No need to apologize. Hello, guys. Welcome to the Destiny stream. I'm Demon Wave, or Demon87, and this here, I'll let him introduce himself. Hello there. Looks good, man. Yeah, I'd like to make... I'm trying to make more stream videos with my hunter here, working through with him. Although, I will admit, I have gone through pretty much most of the game, and Dark Below, and House of Wolves. Haven't touched Taken King really much yet. I got him the Void class, Night Stalker. Yeah. I've got Night Stalker class equipped. Yes? Yeah, this is the second video I'm actually going to be making. I'm going to upload. I've uploaded the first one ages ago. It was an hour-long video. I don't even know if anyone watched it, but I'll check one day. But anyway, can we discuss, since you had the chance to discuss what you're doing with your character, I'd like to discuss at least a bit of mine now. Alright, like I said, I've already got the Night Stalker class. But at the minute, I'm going to be going with Gunslinger. Kind of like using that golden gun and just taking out guys with a single shot. At the minute, just using some blue weapons, legendary rocket launcher so I can get something better that's actually more than 160. Got a few legendaries I brought over from my other two classes, but they're weak at the minute. Until I get level 40, then I'm going to be using those. Trying to think what else. Nothing that's really else I can do at the minute. But I believe I'm ready to go then. Alright, Mark.
We gave up the moon to keep the hive away from
honestly,
Earth.
I'm playing it because I'm enjoying it, because if it wasn't... Taken King sold me on getting the DLCs for Destiny, because there was a lot of speculation and discussions going on about how good and bad Destiny was getting with the storylines in the DLC, but we're not going to go into that in full detail. I'm never going to go into that, really, people. But when I saw Taken King, I was like, that's it, I'm getting the DLC, and most of my friends, well, the Dust
I used to look up here at night and wonder what the hive were doing,
one day
but the only activity I could ever pick up was hazy,
but he's got
like
a lot
it was
of stuff
blocked
to do offline,
or buried.
I wish him well of always. But yeah, when he gets on, I know him and Vlad have a PS4, and I knew Mark here was going to eventually get one. And for me, I was debating between either Xbox One and PS4, but when I saw Taken King, I was just like, that sealed it, that sealed the deal. I am going PS4, because I want to play this with my friends. I want to kick Oryx's ass all over the solar system.
A Guardian came here searching for a way into the Hive Fortress.
It was just a hype,
but he just disappeared.
I never felt excited because
Let's pick up his trail.
That well.
His last known coordinates are up ahead.
Sorry to just block off Ghost there. Oh, look at my Ghost is red. For ghosts aren't afraid to be a bullseye. It kind of looks like a bullseye when you look at him. It's like the V, the red, and then his eye. This is where like a Volan Vandal just
The
snipes
Guardian's
him
last
out of my
report
hand.
said he captured this old accelerator
Yeah.
from an unknown
That's why
fallen
I could
house.
just joke and just say a Vandal sniper snipes Ghost out of my hand like, I got him! Or however Fallen talk, like, or something
Some
like
of this
that.
equipment shows recent activity. Had to be the Guardian's ghost.
Sorry, as a heads up, if you hear other people talking, my family's downstairs, so they might start getting loud. They usually do around the afternoon. Well, evening, really. Alright. Yeah, he has a habit of doing that, people. If only there was such a thing as turning off friendly fire, or I'd blast him with this shotgun right in the head. What? I never said that out loud. And damn, this has actually been recorded as well, so... You can't prove it, people! Well, then
All right. He was looking for the
yeah, then
remains
everyone
of
knows
old
that I would
colony
shoot
base.
you with friendly
Not too
fire.
far. Maybe he's still there.
Oop, I slipped on a rock. Shoot grenade!
Hey,
Nice. Oh, that was a nice knife throw. He's sneaked around this pipe area and get nothing. But I would like to sit watch you play that. He might actually get around to running himself. It's a nice game. Friends showed me a video though, looking at a couple of early stuff on it. And I felt a little annoyed with the first thing like that. About that. Like, there hasn't been a hidden... We haven't found this hidden gift part of this yet. Which that's apparently what most gamers look for. That's weird.
You can grab your Sparrow now. We're linked.
No.
the colony base he was looking for
Should be on the other side of the ridge.
No. Just it's an emotional game, really. It's like Ben's Steel moment. And a big cliffhanger at the end. And I'm going to call it that there needs to be more games of this made, because this just says an Elysium tale. Elysium, my theory, and Mark said it as well, I think you said it better than me actually, is that would that just be the name of that world? Because if that's just a
This
tale
is where
of it,
he was headed.
then there's obviously other tales to be told. They need to work on this more. That game's got potential for a bigger franchise, I think. Anime Central books.
Looks like he set up camp
More
here.
games, again,
Let's
more
see what
games
he
that
left
was
behind.
started.
his notes. They're all about a place called the Temple of Crota. It's not far from here. Sounds like a death trap.
That sucks, man. I'm gonna be honest, I've had that similar problem growing up in school. I mean, I'm white. I'm in school with whites and mixed races, but I was getting made fun of because I was born originally in Hong Kong. So I kept having people say Mr. Chinese kid and stuff like that, and like they're making fun. And I feel bad that they said this about them. It's like, how come my eyes don't look thin and stretched out like other Chinese people? I took that as an offense on behalf. That was just rude of them to say. I mean, they were kids, they were dumb, but still. It's just something you shouldn't say.
The ground here is hollowed out for
But,
miles.
and that's the thing, let's try to change the topic.
Who knows what's happening under
carry
your
back
feet?
onto the dust story. Dust, not dust.
I think we found the temple.
I think someone joined the chat. Someone's watching this right now. Well, I think on my end. Yeah. Hello there. Yeah, I'm watching your screen. But then it's just giving me a notification on my end that
Up
someone
ahead,
showed up.
Guardian down.
I'd like to request a vote that no skipping the cutscenes. I kind of personally myself
left.
hate when cutscenes are skipped.
Not even the light.
And I think, to me personally,
Where's this ghost?
that was Bungie's mistake, was given the option to skip. There's probably people out there, it's like, oh, but who cares about the cutscenes? Let's just get to the action. I'm a guy that likes the storyline of games. I mean, granted, the first stuff for Destiny didn't really have much of a story or cutscenes necessary. So I think obviously no point skipping them, but they made up with that and taking care. And then obviously it depends
We
how well
may want to move back.
Oh, yeah. We were set for the cutscenes and we were like him. I like him already. But, what was it? Oh yeah, well, I was going to say, potentially when the other two DLCs come out for this, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
We've woken the hive.
DLC and a Cabal theme, which I think ran crazy guess might have something to do with, well, later into taking theme missions, there's something here. I think it could be maybe, I think prelude is the word I want to say, to the Cabal DLC. You know which mission I'm on about, Mark, right? Where we have to
I'm
stop
picking
the
up
Cabal
the dying
signal.
light of a ghost.
Apparently,
Inside.
what Ghost is able to read, the signal is meant to be sent directly to the head of the Cabal Empire. Anyone who don't know that, the Cabal is a military empire. So if the head has been given this message, then obviously it must be that bad. But then obviously, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna come here? Or is there gonna be a whole Cabal fleet on their way here? Not just like a small army, couple of army divisions or whatever you call them. Maybe a whole massive armada. Oh, that I would like to say. When we saw the trailer for the Awoken fighting Oryx's fleet by Sam, the ship fight, I'm sorry, that raised my spirits. I thought we were gonna have a ship-to-ship kind of mission battle. I mean, we know
Ghost
Bungie
is
did it
dead,
before
but I
with
can
Halo
still read
Reach.
some of its memories.
I'm gonna keep pointing to that one, people,
The Hive
because
are
that's what
raising
made
an
Halo
army
Reach
here,
awesome in those early
preparing
trailers
to
when we
invade
saw
Earth.
it. We got to fly a ship
We
in
need to
space
stop them.
and shoot down other ships. They should be able to do this. And I would love to see that. Because, come on, these ships scream weapons. These ships scream that they can fight. You see weapons on most of them. No, they can't focus on Halo. Remember, they can't do that anymore. This is Bungie. Halo, sadly, belongs to 343. And, yeah. and Master Chief. Anyone here who does hear this, though, that supports 343 Microsoft, remember, this is our opinions. We're not judging it. We're not judging it. This is just how we feel. I used to love Halo. I want to say something silly like I am a nice guy. Yeah, I can imagine someone like Marcus from Borderlands. It's like, if you go anywhere else, I will have you killed. Borderlands 2, I miss playing that. Might get the collect. Yeah, if we all decide to all go on that, we can all stream that together, maybe. I mean, it's an old game. It's an old game now, but still, it was fun to play. Right, we got the dead ghost. Let's take him to the speaker. Could be secretly the darkness, but we don't know. Man, it's nice to see Tess Everest again, and now they're giving her a better purpose in the tower. Because anyone remembers the beginning of Destiny? All she did literally was just have like a few spare ghost shells where these boxes were, and...
Want to know what these are?
She didn't have that much... She just looked like anyone else in the tower. You know, like just human... But now she looks like she actually has her own little business here. At the minute, just selling cool emotes. Some cool, probably some not cool, depending on what your preference is. But I got myself a few. You get this currency silver for it, but however, this is not something that I've not found out if this is an in-game thing. But the only way apparently you can get this is if you actually spend real money. But people, that doesn't mean you do have to spend it. Because I've had this discussion with my nephew. And he flipped when he heard real money mentioned, that he had to pay for Destiny now for the rest. So I had to explain to him, you choose if you want to use real money.
You're looking better than ever.
Yeah, that was an interesting afternoon. What were we saying, Mark?
Everything. The hunter found these engrams on Mars. Nothing is impenetrable. Return if you learn anything. Oh? What a strange puzzle.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And did Max say something? He was kind of looking for something like that, like a little bit of... I think because when Trials of Osiris was announced to be taken off the game, but at first everyone thought it was just, you know, they were getting rid of it, and a lot of people literally got angry at that because... Come on, people. That was like a big quarter of the game. What was it? Would you call it a quarter? 1/3? Or something? It was like one of the things they advertised for the House of Wolf DLC, and then they took it away. But we all paid for that.
There's
But
got to be a
then
way to
it's
find
been
out what the
clarified that
Hive
they
are planning.
just took it away to work on or something
That
like
ghost
that.
we recovered found a library in their fortress called the
Right.
World's Grave. It's said to hold everything
Yeah.
they know of Earth.
So that's been thing.
If you can get us
But then
down
Mac
there,
had the
I'll
idea,
steal
so
all I
he'd
can.
rather pay a subscription kind of thing, because then it wouldn't be too much of a deal if, say, if Bungie decide, oh, we're taking this away, or something like that, because that's not like, you know, like it's the last week before they did take it. It's like, I'm going to buy this, and then it's like, yeah, here you go, but we're going to be getting rid of that in a week. So that money you just wasted, basically. That's kind of what he was saying.
The World's Grave is
Deep in their fortress. But according
I
to
mean,
the
Mac,
ghost
I
we
mean
found,
morning after
there's an
kill the
ancient
YouTuber
knight
guys.
who protects it. I can lead us to him.
but you'll have to face him to find the grave.
Yeah, that makes sense, because if you, anybody who plays Destiny now, if you have a look at if you go to the Crucible icon in the map for set destinations, in the background will be two Titans obviously about to fight each other, but it's random. It will either be any of the three classes in in Iron Banner armor. I'm a fan of Iron Banner, guys, so I recognize the armor details. Or it could be Trials of Osiris armor, the Egyptian themed, which I'm kind of looking forward to do. When Trials comes out, I'm actually probably going to go straight into it with my Warlock. I kind of want to get the Anubis helmet gear and stuff. Yeah. That cloak is so awesome. Yeah, I got the sash from my Titan. I got the sash from my Titan as well, I think, from a random reward. Right. Oh, we're in the wrong place. Sorry guys, we both derped. Yeah, we're not doing the Sword of Crota yet. Yeah, we need some new... We need one of those silly themes in there, but I don't know if we can't add one. We don't know if we'll get in trouble for copyright stuff, because you know how YouTube is lately. I feel like, you know... Nah, we're just gonna stream this and upload it. We're like trying out to try and make YouTube videos, but we're just simple gamers and wanting to get there. Even if it has its ups and downs. That doesn't help your case when you say it, man. Hey, do you think I should try a through? Ah, I missed the knife when you shot him. I mean, I threw the knife when you shot him in the back, making him step forward. The knife just went behind him onto the ground. But I was going to say, should I pop a 3 of coins while I'm here? Ah, it's fine, dude. But I'm thinking, should I pop a 3 of coins while I'm here? Yeah, Oryx. Well, not Oryx, the Eye of Oryx. Yeah. I'll try my luck. Oh yeah, World's Grave. Yeah, again, I'm getting missions wrong, people. Ah. I'm just gonna do that kind of or I could also say, my name is Demon, perfect. Get away, Paul. I don't want you chewing my bones. I don't care if you call them yummy. It's kind of disgusting when you think about it. Yeah, if I know I'm gonna die, I know I'm gonna get eaten by humanoid bacteria. I can think of a million other ways to go than that. Oh, Futurama's Amazons. It'll probably be a good and bad way to go. I should probably check this chat thing and see if anyone is actually here. Nope. Whoever was here decided to leave. Bye, whoever they were. Oh well. If someone shows up, they will. Depends on the time zone, really, because most people I know online are over in the States. Some as far as California, so that's like, what, 8 hours behind me? I'm in the UK, considering it doesn't realize. Stop throwing the electric orbs at death with it. I'm trying to think of it, I don't think I got it. Nah, I don't remember that one. I don't remember it. Not bad. Don't wow me. You know what's odd though? One time on my Hunter, I followed all the missions the characters in the tower give you. The Shrine of Oryx is not mentioned by any of them. So I put with my Warlock, when I went through all this, I pretty much, the Shrine of Oryx was the one mission I actually missed on the moon, because no character pointed me to it. I mean, you could go and do it yourself. But I was playing along with the game. Yeah, we're still low level, so I haven't actually seen Green Lanterns when I was in level 4. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, guys. Had a fizzy drink a minute ago. Oh yeah, I found it as a Amiibo, actually. Ah, that was a terrible macro.
This is the key to the grave. I know where we're headed.
God, I'm sorry. I'm going to get shot a few times for this, or get hurt, but I'm trying to have a close look at that Acolyte. And man, it shows a lot better on next gen. I can see like a glow off his body, from like his eyes and stuff. It's like a shine. Ew. Kind of does look like he's a dead skeleton. They're just creepy people. I've been playing next gen because I've always played Destiny for almost, I think, 3/4 of the year before Taken King came out on the 360. And I had my friend on his Xbox One. It's like, God, how can you play this? The graphics, they're just terrible. I'm like, let me guess, better on next gen? Went a lot better. But he was like, buy an Xbox One.
This should lead us right to the grave.
One day, I don't know.
The world's
But
grave.
it's not a rapid priority for me. I mean, technically, big shocker in case people are Nintendo fans. I got a Nintendo Wii, which technically is the next gen console as well. Well, the Wii U, sorry. Yeah, I heard about that.
There it is.
That's what I like about Nintendo when it comes to gaming. I mean, I'm back. Admit, I play a lot of first-person shooters, but every now and then I like to sit back and play like an adventure-style game which Nintendo offers, like as Monster Hunter, or like some of the Sonic the Hedgehog games that were made on the Nintendo consoles. Or I don't have Bayonetta 2, but that's something I wish I should have got. Isn't that like a special edition or something? Because I found that at a pre-owned store over here.
When I break in, they're going to come after us. Make sure you're ready.
I'm going in with all that. Like crazy. I've been through pretty. It's been crazy. Like I've kind of been through. I have been through every Smash. Still like playing as Peach. The standard character of every game console. I know that. Peach was always my favorite from the N64 days. Yeah, it was my friends as well.
Okay, I've got it all.
Hey Mark, jump on that pillar next to me
here.
and we'll go do a dance off.
The Hive have seen thousands of worlds taken by the darkness, and they've been seeding Earth for centuries, waiting for their gods to return.
Hey.
I'll warn the city. Let's get out of here.
Like what, you can do better? Warlock male dance, people. Oh, you're doing that dance. Oh, I didn't have enough time. Then again, mine would just been what looks like I was drawing a bone and I do like this pew pew thing, like, I don't know, like the sprinkler dance people have called it. I never played Fire Emblem. The game was never actually sold over here. I mean, there has. I think there's been a Fire Emblem sold over here, maybe more than one now, a few years ago. But when I first learned of Roy from Smash Bros. Melee's, it said the info was saying what Fire Emblems came from, but it said not released in Europe. So I think it was released for you guys over in the States, and obviously from the land of the rising sun where it came from. But Europe never got to experience. I'm gonna admit, guys, Europe doesn't. I don't know if it's just Europe, but England is not very good with anime. There's a lot of crap. Forgive me for saying that word, but there's a lot of crap when it comes to anything over here. Take, what was it? What's Dusk and Vlad's favorite thing? Mobile Suit Gundam, right? Only Gundam Wing ever made it over here to England. That's how I first ever knew a Gundam. Then I find out from them that there's been probably not even hundreds, but I'm going to exaggerate, been hundreds of other Gundam series out there. And I'm like, why was it never shown over here? Same here. I kind of grew up on it because I found a video I got to buy of my first little pocket money when I was a very young kid, and I found a video for sale at a rental store in a little box. It was called Robotech. It was one of the episodes from the Macross saga. It was the one where the captain of the SDF-1, forgive me, I don't remember his name in a minute, but he was like doing like a log into a recorder, and it was basically like, a catch-up of everything that happened to that episode. And seeing like the jet fighters transform into the robots, it was like, because obviously I'm from '87, guys, so I grew up on Transformers, so it was cool seeing a giant robot transform.
Oh, I see.
So I like giant mech.
You can't.
And then when I saw Gundam Wing, I was just like,
all your life.
wow, this is awesome.
This news of the reef. Wear it well. Be safe.
That was the thing that bugged me with those three. Armada, Energon, and Cybertron. They tried to connect them, but the one thing they kept doing wrong is the fact that apparently the human race never knew of their existence. Armada, yes, they didn't know of them. They were secret, robots in the skies. Energon, the world knew of them. And then when it went to Cybertron, apparently Earth never knew they existed. So it was kind of a little bit, they went a little bit wrong there. Oh dear. From Eris, right? The lady with the third eye. I mean, that's something. When we get to the Phobos cutscenes, with Oryx and gather them, I will take them all thing. If you look carefully, I can't tell if it's the lighting of Eris's three eyes or like the bit that looks like that shines the brightest on them. They look like they move. Like when your eyes just suddenly look to the corner of you. It looked like they actually moved, but I cannot be too sure. It could just be the lighting, so don't hold me to it. But it's just I'd like someone else to see that and tell me what they think. Not yet. Now relax, it's David or Demon. Yeah, it's like, guys, here's this guy's name. It's like that guy right there. That's his name. And I'm just looking at you like, why are you telling people my name? It's like, nothing. It's like, get him now. Then it'll be like the men in the padded van after me with a self-hug me jacket. I like those jackets. They make you want to hug yourself, even though you don't want to. I'm talking about straight jackets, people. Me and my dad always have this joke about straight jackets. It's if I say something random, or I have a forgetful moment, he just looks at me like, you just step into this jacket, sir. We'll tie it up for you at the back. I'm like, ooh, it's one of those self-hug me jackets. You can just imagine the person, it's like, I don't want to hug myself, like wearing a straight jacket. And it's like, stop hugging me.
Close bounty on Sand Eater Phalanx, buried city.
Checking for packages.
Let's see if I can help you. Yes. Check in again, soon.
It depends. Is the company that made Psychonauts still together? It's because apparently that's why there's not been any ideas of another Oddworld game, because the Oddworld inhabitants team have all disbanded. The team's not together. Ever. Again. Mark, come here to the very back of the tower and tell me if you see this giant bird. Yeah, giant bird. You know, like bird is the word, people. The flappy thing. Not Flappy Birds. Let's never discuss that one. I love that guy. I want the hunter, Mark. Yeah, can you see it over there? You see it flying around. Yeah, just through the cloud bank. It's quite big, actually. Yeah, we did see something like that in the original trailer, Destin, didn't we? But the background looked like it could have been Venus. I don't know. Maybe when the Traveler brought life to the world, maybe something evolved from it. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm just going to walk slowly away from you. Don't go right back and baseball side you. Ah, I was hoping to knock you off the fence. What's that? I always seem to what I did is I kind of held off any mission Eris pointed me at as something to do with Dark Below. Granted, Sword of Crota is not a DLC, but I figured since she pointed at me, I was like, I'll hold off on Eris' stuff. But it's your playthrough, your call. Yeah, that's the thing. I had it as well, but like I said, you know, like how the speaker's pointing us to, you know, the Shard of the Traveler mission? And Eris is pointing us to Sword. Nobody was pointing us to the Shrine of Oryx. That's why I didn't touch it. I was basically following where the characters in the tower were sending me. Sure. But the Traveler is the god. Well, it's a very powerful machine. I don't know, it seems the fact that this game, in this universe, we seem to refer to as a god. Then again, obviously, would you if you saw something that could do what the Traveler did? Because when I look back at the first trailers of Destiny, it showed the astronauts from the opening of the game standing there, you know, on Mars when they go up that mountain and they see the Traveler. But then, like, a scene that isn't shown is suddenly it starts raining and then, like, one of the astronauts holds his hand out, his water is just, like, splashing into his hand and, like, the ground's getting all wet from it.
The Warlocks believe the sword is in a chamber.
It's just, if you saw a machine able to do... Well, something able to do that, bring Mars back to life, Venus to life, and heck, could turn Mercury into a garden world, people. It's Mercury here. The planet literally closest to the sun. It's just a burnt rock. Oh yeah, it fully is.
The only way to destroy the sword is to kill its makers, the Sworn Princes. One of them is said to guard
Yeah,
a
go
ritual
out
site near the Hellmouth.
Yeah, go out, open the curtains for like
challenge
2
him
seconds
first.
and close it, and you got like the worst sunburn of your life. It's like, open, close. I have to admit, there's not much heavy weapon options for year 2 though, because I figured out what all the heavy weapons are in the exotic section. It's the
ritual site is up
It's
ahead.
the sleeper stimulant is one of them. Yeah, well, that's what I heard was. And then, I don't know, seeing you and Vlad using it against bosses pretty much does call it that. Me, I don't know, maybe mine, have you guys infused yours? Because I haven't mine, and mine doesn't look like it's really giving out that much of a punch compared to your ones.
This is where we'll find him. I hope you're ready.
I'm looking forward to it. I will admit, I enjoyed the Ruby
One
series,
down.
although I will admit I'm
I'll
bad at
lead us to the
remembering
others.
everybody's name. I'm bad at that, people, just to warn you all, but I'm glad my friends understand it.
Not to unsettle you, but I'm tracking the sword by the light of the guardians it's killed. It's further below.
Are you ahead of me, or did I get ahead of you? Oh, I can't see you, that's why. There you are. We won't know you until we find out. And one's wife's sister, isn't it? But you see how happy White... Yeah, you see how happy Weiss looks, but then as soon as Winter walks away, she just looks like, oh, you know, like big sis not interested in little sis or something, I don't know. They just have like that grudge face off or something.
The sword is close. I can feel its power.
Kind of makes you think it's like Weiss and Ruby. Those two have no fight.
Clear them out.
Oh, God, that hurt. I'm glad I'm not dead from that. Yeah, careful with your imagination, people. Because some people might think you're actually thinking that's the story. I mean, what's the best example of a joke like that?
Grab the sword.
Who gets the sword?
That should lure them out.
Okay.
Careful.
Sit back.
Its power
and take
is
pot shots.
dark.
Not on this guy. I left on my warlock.
Lots of movement all around us. The princes are coming for the sword.
Who's that? Garlic? What is that? Garlic? Garlic Prince? Yeah, back off, dude. You're not doing much damage, brother. I think each war cult's mostly discipline and intelligence. Although bits of the thing is with these new with the year 2 stuff and the factions, the armor's a mix. Like I look at Dead Orbit, it's like there's like one piece of armor that's intelligence and discipline. Well, I think another piece is intelligence strength and another one's discipline and strength. So it's kind of a mix. Because yeah. New Monarchy was the discipline and strength, and Future Warcall was intelligence and discipline. Don't run away from me! You don't close! Better get out of my head. Did he just fall to his death?
The sword is gone. They say that was one of the most powerful weapons the Hive ever wielded against us. Cryptarchs won't believe this.
Yeah, I remember when we first saw the trailers for Dark Below. It was showing the Hellmouth and then Eris talking about heading down, well, obviously that pit, and then we show Crota and their sword. Right. What time is it? I think this next mission, I'm going to take a small break and get something to eat. I will actually make sure to write down in the chat so people just don't think I'm standing around doing nothing. Yeah, I am a little bit hungry. Only a little bit, people. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you burped then. Well, both the Shard and the Shrine both have an Ultra, you know, the 3 of coins worth thing. So, flip a coin if you want. Flip a coin and punch some random guy in the face, and then there you go. Any volunteers? Any volunteers for that punch? Nah, I remember something a while back. My friend showed me a DVD he got from WWE. It was Triple H and Shawn Michaels in D-Generation X. And I think he was telling me there was a scene, I can't remember if I got it right, but apparently Triple H kind of says like Shawn doesn't have it in him to keep doing those sweet chin music kicks he does. And he sees this guy, like one of the camera crew, and is like, what's your name? And I think he said his name's Josh. Like, okay, then he goes to walk away from him, and turns around and kicks him, and saying, see, I just kicked him. And Triple H said something next. He just went down the hall kicking everybody that was like coming in his way. Just like helping along, kick, kick. And then Triple H was just standing there like, what have I done? Well, that's the thing with Osiris. When
Listen to this.
have you ever
warlock,
spoke
Osiris.
to the brother speaker? Well,
Every
the brother,
end crawls
whatever
from
his
the
name
same
is,
pit,
in
rising
in the
from
Ring.
schism to
I
swallow
went near him,
matter,
and I
light,
heard him say,
and life.
and it's like,
It will not be stopped, but here it
what
can
was
be
it he said
slowed.
exactly?
The shrines of Oryx
It's like it's been a
must
while
be
since I've seen the
destroyed.
Guardian of the Tower. Does the speaker still talk of Osiris? So My theory is, did Osiris and the Speaker used to get along maybe? Maybe work together?
There is a shrine here, but it's further in the Hellmouth than anywhere we've been. We should destroy it before it's too late.
Where? What happened? Yeah, don't worry. This is actually the first time I remember to actually put my food in the inventory box. Don't. What I end up doing is, like, when I'm done for the day, it will take a little bit of time, but I'll swap between the three classes, activate one free of coins each, and then just call it that. I've actually had this free of coins active since
normal.
last night before I turned off the console.
I'll stay on it.
So hopefully that's a good charge.
The Fallen? They're invading the Hellmouth?
Oh yeah, Fallen. So I'm going to activate some Ether Seeds and Black Wax Idols. I want to get my glimmer, people. I want to be rich. Like... It goes to the what? I learn to multitask. I learn to multitask my characters. The thing is, now that the daily counts all three characters, so I kind of need to juggle characters around as much. Because the last daily, when we used to just get the Ascendant material, the Ascendant material. Please, I'm hoping it's the green, or I will murder you. Yay. I know that happens, that's what I was hoping. It better not be, or I will just leave you to suffer at the hive. I'm like, you don't deserve exotics, you got too many. Seriously, people, this guy activates so many free coins in one day to keep getting the exotics.
One of their barons
I got nothing.
Here. They don't crawl out of their skips too often. Sounds like an opportunity.
Yeah, you got mostly Iron Banner weapons.
Got him. That's one less baron.
I'm the guy that might want to consider one day getting a tattoo of it. Would I get in trouble for Bungie? Not Bungie. Would I get in trouble with Bungie for copyright stuff if I do that? Or should I just show as a fan appreciation? Yeah.
These tunnels go
I mean,
on
I'm
for
going to be
miles.
honest. I know Iron Banner's the very
Never explore them all.
hardcore competitive gamers. But I like it. I like the emblem. I'm sorry. Wolves is one of two creatures in this world. I know I'm saying creatures, so I hope no one
I
takes
don't
that
even
as
want to know
offensively.
what they're keeping down
They're
there.
two of my favorite in the world growing up. Wolves and dragons. Same as Dragon King Market. Doesn't mean I like him that much, though. Yeah, I'd like to stop that one. Well, for me, the first Fox character I ever liked was Tails. Me and my sister always used to kind of argue who got to play as Tails. It was like, not play as Sonic, play as Tails. He is a master. Well, come on, Tails was that adorable little one everyone just wanted to pick up and hug and run off with. I don't know. I've kind of started watching that. I'm starting. The series is starting
These
to
Fallen
grow.
are just as crazy as we are.
I did like what Cody pointed out in the Sonic Boom episodes. Like, Eggman's the guy like trying to destroy the whole town. Yeah, he can just walk around in it, do shopping, and collect mail and everything. So that episode where Tails has the crush on that girl Zoe. It's like Eggman's just there, like at the post office, like I'm waiting for that package all day. I go to take a 2-minute shower. 2 minutes, and I get a note saying the package was there. It's like, because we need a signature, signed it. It's just now I need the form, the note that was left. Well, why? If we just here, why must we make it so difficult? It's a simple system. Ah, the postman. They know how to drive somebody insane. Oh yeah, that. He's just like, I can't keep watching this because Sonic gave Tails advice, Knuckles gave Tails advice, Amy, God help us, gave Tails advice, and then Six gave Animal Wildlife advice on a mating thing. And in the end, Eggman, sorry guys, I might call him Robotnik if no one knows he used to be called Robotnik first. But yeah, he's just like, I had enough of this people. I can't stand to watch this anymore. You got no game, kid. Let me help. And Tails is like, wait, you're my enemy, though. And he's just like, no. In a situation like this, the bro code trumps the whole evil villain thing. You gotta love the bro code if that works.
There's the shrine. Find a way through.
It's just advice, dude. Yeesh. Yeah, I learned that one the hard way. That's the thing, you don't know if it's good advice or bad advice until you try it. I was going to say, my rocket launcher equipped, I'd be blasting it. And I said, golden gun in the house! Yeah, I can't want to that first that way. If I shoot somebody with a golden gun, it just explode. Thanks for the heads up.
Let me out under the shrine.
Oh god, it's not Sonic's fault, god. There's been shows, stories, comics, picture artworks and stuff of Anthro-like people before that, for the love of life, people. There was a video I found which I thought was this guy taking the mick out of the fairy thing, but he was kind of explaining...
It's tethered to a power far beyond the edge of the system.
If I
just find a way to break the link.
The fairy community. I mean, some of it was...
Let's just
like
hope we don't get sucked into some
people
trans-dimensional vortex.
But then there's the... Honestly, and this is actually what he found, there's the higher percentages the non. There's a higher percentage of non. That's pretty shocking.
Destroy it.
I think from what you've heard about the Sonic thing was proven, because there's a few people out there that actually have
the
started
shrine,
their
it was
art
communing
style
with something out there.
off Sonic
Their
the
god
Hedgehog
or
base.
king.
you know, the original side of the hedgehog. You know,
Well,
like where you had the
not
round
anymore.
ball for the body, the
Whatever
head,
it is, it's still
like
out
the
there.
stick legs. That's how most people started. I'm gonna admit, I tried to draw it once. I was terrible at it, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I can draw. I can't get what's out of my head onto paper. Same with stories. But, I don't know. So I do my best to try to tell people what I think of. Let's not take too much of it up though, so just a bit. Alright. Just give us the rough sum, I think. No, continue. Oh, it's a dark story, okay. Was this one of your story? Was this the story I think you told me about before, but it was kind of like, you know, like anthros start to appear in the world or something, but there was a little bit of a racial thing going on currently in a minute? Yeah, yeah, I think I know what you mean. It's kind of like, what was it? It's like that old X-Men series when there was the protest of humans and mutants. I mean, literally, it turned the racist hate crimes from blacks to whites to blacks, to humans and mutants. Although I still like the fact when they created that Sentinel. You remember that Sentinel they made, Master Mold, with one that kept building more Sentinels. He had like this plan to like replace all the leaders of the world with machines, so he could ultimately rule the world. And the scientist who built him was like, "This is wrong. I built you to protect humans from mutants, not enslave humans." Or something like that. And all Master Mold just simply says, "Your logic," or it's like, your logic. He says something about the logic or something, because obviously a machine looks at it logically to the extent. No, he just simply says, "That is illogical. Mutants are humans. So my primary function is to protect humans from themselves."
You won't be disappointed.
That's how he looked at it. It's a machine that looked at the difference, people. Oh, new helmet. Yeah, I think there's actually a law thing. Hey Mark, check out my helmet. I don't actually have a visor. I have like this tiny little green dot for where an eye would be. Mark of Unity? What?
Interesting. Oh, very interesting.
Maybe Monster Musume wasn't the best thing to do. Because when you told me, a lot of people seem to be talking bad about Monster Musume, so maybe you should not have used that one.
Let's see something interesting.
Vlad. Hang on. Stop. Stop. Stop! Sorry for shouting very loud, people. But I did say after next mission I was going to go get something to eat. So for now I'm just going to chill in... I was just going to chill in the Hunter's Lounge, if you want. I know, but one time we did this before, it didn't happen, but do what you like. Be right back. Alright, give me about... I'm gonna take a break for now and just, get some food. Check some emails and just, just see about what a friend of mine wanted because he texted me to call him. Give me about probably 20, 30 minutes at the most. But I might be back sooner than people. Whatever you want, man. I was just originally... I forgot you don't like staying in town in case you get kicked. I was just going to sit here and chill. See you in a moment.
Urgent transmission incoming on all channels. From the speaker.
Nothing is more important now. We believe the Hive are engaged in a ritual that is draining the Traveler of its light. Whatever power they wield must be understood and destroyed.
This ritual could be happening in any one of their thousands of chambers. If we can find cracks deep enough, I can map the entire Hive fortress. Okay, good scan, but not enough to locate the ritual yet. Let's keep looking. Someone's trying to establish contact. Could be the speaker. Let's get out in the open. I'll have a better chance of locking this signal.
Possibly, and from the sounds of it, was a Defender-class Titan. Also, I have returned, everybody. I noticed Mark here started a mission while I was away. Yeah, my nephew is baking cakes for a charity thing at his school, I think tomorrow. So I decided to buy one just to taste it. It's really nice. He put a little bit of, what was it? He just had some melted chocolate put over the top of it. He even stuck little marshmallows on it. I don't remember ever really taking too much interest in baking with my parents. At school, try a little bit of baking. I got to make a pizza. I got to make a whole pizza in school. Yeah, but mine was part of school, my food study or whatever it was at school. Right, I'm already here at the temple. Yeah, I found something on Tumblr. Actually, someone did that in a little form of a sketch panel comic as well.
Not entirely interesting, but
the furry community helped them
promise.
become a better person, socially as well.
Who is that?
At first, they were intimidated
I don't
and
know.
shy
I'm losing the
and
signal.
scared to talk to anybody. Then one
Guardian,
person helped them out.
I know what you're about to do. It's brave.
Well, see, through RP and normal
But there are
talking,
enemies
and
out here
then
you would
the
not
person
believe.
invited him to come to,
Out
a
where?
FurCon convention with him. And then he was just like, I'm not too sure,
Go
so I give
down
it a try. And
and
then,
face the
well,
hive.
there, he
And
actually
if you live,
met more friends because I
find
became
me.
more open. I mean, at first he did start off with a female
Signal
character when
dropped.
he was a male, but
I got
he
some
thought
broken
just
coordinates.
because it'd be...
Venus,
Yeah,
Northern
again, he was
Hemisphere.
nervous before he made a
Ish
character that was
region.
approachable by people. And then over the years, he remade his Sona to be
What do
more
we do
like
now?
him. So obviously, it was a male.
We go down.
Well, everyone has a different way to it. Like me, I said, I always, when I was young growing up, I always used to think of characters for stories and little mini action adventures with my friends when we used to play out in the playground, at school or in the street. I always just had different characters with people, to just meet or interact with. In fact, actually, so yeah, you can do that. There's somebody I watched on DeviantArt that's a fan of Spyro. They made like their own fan-based comics of it. I'm not sure if you've watched the person, but I can always send you the link. Level 34! Sorry, didn't mean to shut down, but I got to that level.
Hive Cedar. Just like the ones in Raiden Earth. If we don't finish this, there'll be more of these hidden homes.
Nice.
Here it is. The darkest of all the Hive's chambers.
Booyah. Fire safety tip, never stand where the shard of the traveler is. There's Ranger. Fungus' knife. Oh well. That's why I think when it comes to your character. Being characters, remember when I told you I made like upload the characters for friends when we used to play around? That's actually how Flair and Salomon race came into being. Well, I never actually had a name at the time. Flair and how Red I mean, it really pissed me off every time. Okay, no more freer coins for now. I've used 2 throughout the Shrine of Oryx and that guy, and no rewards. I'm not touching any stranger coins my hunter for the rest of the night. Although, I was going to say, you know originally what the first thought was for Flair and the Salomons were? But they were just humans who had genetically adapted themselves to their new world. They were like colonists, you know, spacefaring colonists.
They were using it against the Traveler,
so
devouring
they had to
its
adapt their
life.
DNA. You know, also their DNA to adapt to the environment of
Our
that
new
world.
friend said there are enemies on Venus
And they
worse
just copied
than this.
it off the local species
Great.
there, which was just large red reptilian-like creatures. But over the course of the century, the hundreds and hundreds of years, there was obviously with every new generation there was less and less of the human trait appearing in the blood, you know, the DNA, and more of the reptilian. Yeah, that was the original first thought for them. Well, that was the original first story with them. So they're just like a different, a genetically modified down the path of evolution human. Okay. Yeah, I know. It happens sometimes.
Standing bounty for sightings of Crota.
I can take care of that. I'll tell her.
Dude, yeah, I understand. They can do that. The world can do that, you know. That sounds like a reference from a movie or an anime or a TV show.
Ready to serve.
If you want. So what's the next mission anyway you have to do? Okay.
We are bounty, One Horn Devil's Captain, Cordillera Blanca.
Warlock Tower.
Marcus, be right back, everybody. Well, I guess now I just need to figure out what I should talk about since he's away.
Notice. NRS stores RP.
Oh. Sounds like my lot's down there again. Oh, he's back. Welcome back.
Inbound Kestrel, please hold pattern.
Maybe. Alright, do you want me to promote you back to leader? That's odd, I can't hear me through your end. I'm looking at your stream, I can't hear myself talk to you. All I can hear is you. Well, I mean, you of course, but... One second guys, I might have to mute the mic. I might have to mute my mic, my family's starting to get loud.
Our new friend must have access to extraordinary methods to have reached out to us like that. The radio message she sent came from somewhere in the jungles of Venus.
Lacus guy sent me a message when I said I was gonna be streaming. I said to her, "Wish me luck," and she just like did a joke like she's a cheerleader cheering us on.
This colony was built by the Ishtar Collective. Records say they once studied ruins older than humanity
And she
itself.
wanted us to actually talk.
We thought this was all lost
They'll
in
always
collapse.
come back and check with you if there's something wrong with the picture before she finishes it. In the working, she'll show you every work in progress and ask if there's anything that needs sorting, changing, correcting, all of that. She wants to make sure, you know, it's money well spent.
I don't like us getting dragged out here, not being able to get the lay of the land.
Pronounce it.
There used to be a Guardian outpost nearby. Let's see what they have
Yeah,
on this
that-
place.
Alright.
We're linked. Sparrow's accessible. There's a lot here about some war machines called the Vex. Indestructible, relentless, supremely intelligent. And they can teleport. Great. Guardians used to have sensors to track them. Let's get them back online.
The Vex. In a way, it sounds like all this stuff with the darkness, all these minions are just, well, minions. Expendable. That kind of stuff. Thing is, though, with all this stuff, when it gets to, like, shall we say, well, it depends when it gets to, like, the grand conclusion of this, you know, like, literally the final thing of Destiny with this whole darkness, where we meet, like, you know, its main guys, not its minions, but, you know, its main force. The guys you don't want to mess with. That does the dark... Yeah. No, I'm just saying... But I think you know what I'm saying. Found the chest.
These sensors are extensive. Okay, I should be able to track these machines. Let's head to those coordinates and find out what she wants us to see.
Cool. Yeah, I forgot this part of the game. This part of the game is open world. Oh yeah. I bet Venus here was probably something when we went before it became like this. I mean, I really wish I could have seen what Venus looked like. Don't you think? Yeah. Yeah? I'm not sure, but at the time with my Titan, I had everything pretty much maxed out anyway. So I don't know if that could be the reason. Oop, taking forces are corrupting the air. Jump the gun, game! Jump the gun! Detecting Vex like we're
The
surrounded.
coordinates lead here? What is it? Let me get a closer look. Fascinating. A conflux of non-baryonic streams going... where? Oh, no, no, no! It's the Vex! Better find some cover.
I know, we've been playing this for quite a bit. What I first did, my first video was actually an hour long, and that was 2 missions. Oh, I'm getting some annoying lag here. I can't even see the enemy. I can't even see the enemy. Oh, there they are. If you see my stream before you missed it, you see how bad it was. I've already had it. Oh, it's back to normal now, mine. It's time travel, boy. They just keep appearing when I destroy them. Mark, quickly go to my stream and watch the madness. Now, can you see it? Every time I'm shooting them, oh, they're done now. They just kept popping up where I shot them.
Are there any still intact that I can analyze?
It's a floating Vex head. Oh yeah.
Well fought.
You're here.
We haven't got much time.
Who are you?
Why have you been watching us?
I don't even have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. I will. I will. I know.
Will what?
I wasn't talking to you, little light.
I'm a ghost, actually.
Many Guardians fell. Strong ones. But you made it here. Yes, I'm listening. They are here. With me.
Who's she talking to?
Understood. You need my help, Guardian.
Is that why you brought us here?
They brought us here. The Vex. Evil so dark it despises other evil.
You're not a Guardian.
No. I was not forged in light. But I believe where our paths cross, ground could break.
I'm not sure, but your screen,
Have
your
you heard
Twitch
of the
screen's
Black
gone
Garden?
black screen to load an
We've
icon.
heard the legends.
The greatest threat to us all lies
Your
there.
screen's gone black with the loading
Where
loading
these
circle.
Machines are born. Find the Black Garden. Rip out its heart. Only then will your traveler begin to heal.
Can you help us find it?
My path's my own. I can't.
That sounds so posh.
If we're going to find the Black Garden, we need to see the Awoken.
Ah, yes. The Awoken. Out there wavering between the light and the dark. A side should always be taken, little light. Even if it's the wrong side. Too late returning. How many? Hold position, kill the entrance, and don't let them find you.
So, how do we find the Awoken?
They live all the way out at the edge of the darkness. Last place the light touches. Can't we just stay here with the murderous robots?
No, little light.
Don't do that.
I think everyone laughs at that because you know that Peter Dinklage was actually short. So it's kind of like a I don't know. Would you call it like a mean little bit of humor to it? I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, it's good. Possibly. But if it's just probably that, hopefully it should be fine if it's recorded the whole thing. But I do suggest is to check the video afterwards before you upload it. I would suggest that. But it's up to you to listen to me or tell me the GTFO. I see. Now why in the name of heck would I want to change you? I like that, the lackey. kind of sound like that. It's because you like that they were just looking forward to just going to see the girls. You just want to go hang out with a friend. But the fact that you said no, they decided to be dicks.
Guardian.
They were trying to be dicks, and it's just like, you're dumping the chance to see girls for a guy, dude.
Back to the good
You're gay.
fight.
But you're not. That's just them. That sounds like them just being dicks. I have no idea. I didn't have any of that at school. I just somehow kept it to myself, or only spoke to very few teachers. I fell to my death. I thought that was the way to get on that ledge there. Yeah, sometimes I thought they used to, but on these days, just don't really do much at all now.
You have never been tested like this.
Then, like, example, the teachers at my nephew's school, like, as soon as, like, some kids cause trouble over there, and then, like, there's some that are, like, pushing and shoving Josh or something, and he shoves them back, the teachers just seem to magically spot when Josh does it, and then they get him in trouble. And when the head teacher finds out, oh god, she just literally makes the situation worse, like, and twists the facts like that. My nephew's like the horrid little kid that's picking fights with everybody. Forgive my language, people, but she's a dumb bitch.
Bad rattle in this one.
Oh, the teachers strike, and they were just saying, why do they need their strike or something?
Tower's too big. Not enough time. Does it say? It would be very clear if it did.
They sound like the offensive Titans.
Where did all this come from?
Every ship that could escape fled Earth during the collapse.
My Awoken hunter just sounds too... He sounds like almost too noble.
It's a graveyard.
It's a graveyard.
How did the Awoken survive?
No one knows.
No one knows.
Intruder bearing 127, you have crossed into the realm of the Awoken. State your business or be fired on by order of the Queen.
Don't look at me. Better say something.
We are from Earth. We're here to seek the counsel of the Awoken.
Conform to my trajectory. Any deviation will be taken as an act of aggression.
Looks like we're in the right place.
Why is the right place always so terrifying?
What? What ship? Well, if you see this quickly, that throne room, well, that throne she's on, looks like the same throne that was on the Queen's ship. But now looking at the scenery, it doesn't fit right. So either she's got a throne on that fallen ketch when she attacked Dorax,
demanding an audience,
or we're actually in the ketch.
The Queen herself judges who may or may not enter the realm. Me? I see no reason she should be available for whatever washes up at the reef. But here we are.
We've come to ask for help.
This surprised us when we see fallen and humans working together.
It is afraid of the fallen. It does not understand these ones are mine.
What, just the pose? Or the fact that this fallen are hers?
Apologies, Your Grace.
I am a guardian from Earth. We're searching for the Black Garden.
Why?
We seek to destroy the darkness at its heart.
You want to turn it into a battleground? How unimaginative.
Do you know where it is?
Everyone knows where it is. The hard part is getting in.
Can you help us?
And why would we do that?
The Queen requests counsel with her brother.
That smile just done a minute ago.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Why not? We'll make you a key. How's that? All we need is the head of a Vex Gate Lord.
A Gate Lord? We...
Why do you want a Vex head?
Oh, we don't. And I doubt we'll get one either. But it's your only hope of getting into the Black Garden.
We will return.
Or die on
die on
Venus.
Venus.
Either way.
Yeah. Yep. Alright, see ya, Dad. I was saying goodbye to my dad, guys. Okay. Ugh.
I wish you'd check with me before making insane promises.
Yeah.
If we want to take down a Gate Lord, we've
The
got
one
to
called,
find out
the
how
one
these
that was
machines
titled
operate.
Hyper.
Let's find the biggest one we can, pull out its brain, and see what we can learn about them.
Oh, I knew you did. I just got it back as soon as like I said something and Fav left. I was like, you know, I'm done. Just screw this chat. Fav apologized thinking it was his fault, so I went, no, it's just...
Okay,
it was just the fun. I'm not blaming you, but that last time that thing you did was kind of the last thing for me. It's just, there's always people leaving, coming back and leaving. I just got fed up with it. I wasn't trying to make it sound like it was fault. Oh yeah, I still do every now and then. It's just that he just misunderstood the thing with Gigantica. When she just moved Fav's character out of the way, I explained that. He just said he misunderstood. He misread it. He thought it was basically just shoving him out of the RP. Yeah, and he apologized for assuming that. Yeah, we haven't spoken in a while, actually. I don't know about trends. I honestly don't know what to say.
Up ahead, a ridiculously large Vex emission. Sounds like what we're looking for.
Me?
Fascinating. Let's head for that research station. Their mind cores are actually biological, not relative to any known life forms recorded.
I made a journal and I
Collective's
just linked the
research
journal
can tell us
saying,
more.
to explain about it in the chats. Zed seems to recognize.
These ruins
Zed thinks
predate
that's
humanity
cool.
by a few billion years. Vex are coursing through them.
At least I'm doing it with somebody, because to be honest, I'm not... I don't know. The first few attempts I've tried to doing this solo didn't really set me up when the fact nobody was here. But apparently there's some people here. It's just it doesn't say they're here. So I kind of like to know if there's... I wish there was a way that they could say something about having a making account. I would like to actually know if there's people watching that aren't actually members of having our account. Or Ustream, I think. I actually have a guest name. Yeah. It was when I used to watch FA artist Firefly 8083's work. Wasn't easy though. Kinda don't really. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Nice work.
I'm giving Blackus a list of characters to choose from for a commission with
Let's see if I can get it to work.
Do I decide to give her a do I give her a chance with to draw flare?
It's revivable.
Maybe.
I'll see what they discovered here.
Maybe maybe continue the list of my unused, basically the not well known characters. Because I got some. Well, you guys probably have been noticing that the stuff I've been subbing for Antifa's. Yeah, subbing for Antifa's Arsenal month. They've just been the characters that have not made much appearance, or people probably don't even know they exist. Tifa helped design two of them, really. There were two chinchilla adoptables I got from my friend Snowflake the Wolf. And Tifa kind of made them, and she said she kind of made them look more like a chinchilla. I like how she did the first one, though.
The Vex share one mind across a million units. That's why they react so fast.
You remember that one where he was in the prison, the code word he had to use was chinchilla. He was just like, what's a chinchilla? Oh yeah, when he was getting dragged off as Chance Jackson. Because I'm not Chance Jackson. I'm Jackie Chan. Chan-cha! Chan-cha! And it's just Uncle and Jada just standing there like, just watching. Or the one where he like tries to call Section 13, it's like, chinchilla. It's like, what's a chinchilla? Just put him on the phone to Captain Black. What do you mean he's busy at the minute? He's like there talking to a psychiatrist. So what do you see? A demon. What do you see? Socks. Being worn by a demon. Because he believes all this magic stuff, but the problem is you try to tell people, you try to tell a high organization government that, and yeah, they're going to send the next, a head shrink.
In an instant.
You ever seen the old animated movie Flight of Dragons? It's based off a book, apparently. There are 4 wizards. The green wizard, the blue wizard, and the yellow wizard, and the red wizard. I forget the names, but they were going to gather together because the green wizard discovered that their magic is fading. Because the world of men is starting to look into logic over magic. And the blue wizard says to his brother, the yellow wizard, like, why? And then he's like, logic is more logical to understand. My problem is because men are starting to believe more in science than magic, magic is growing weaker. So what they tried to do was to create what they call the last magic realm. It will be a place hidden from the world where everything magical can live in harmony. However, the red wizard, Omadon, I remember his name, Omadon, he represents all things of what man called black magic and evil. But he's like, I will use magic to its full potential. I will drive man into destroying itself.
If I can just get
And
into
I
their system,
can see exactly how it will play out. And he like shows the because he like shows images of the future, you know, like the atomic bomb and stuff. But the thing is, he's gathering he's technically gathering an army of creatures and beings who would follow him. It's basically wipe out that. But obviously, when the other three wizards, one of the blue wizard, who pretty much rules over the ocean and the stars, basically, he actually threatened to attack Omadon and fight him. But apparently, this being of magic called the Great Antiquity, apparently made it by law that the brothers of magic cannot, fight each other. So obviously they had so that means they have to gather a quest, find people willing to do it. The Green Wizard suggested an old friend of his, which was a knight, and the other one would be his dragon, Gorbash, a green dragon. But the laws of antiquity say to begin an adventure, the companions must be at least free to start. So then he went to antiquity to find info on where to find the third one. And this brought it to a man named Peter from the future, who would be, I think, the descendant of the first knight who tamed the dragons and taught them to speak. So literally, antiquity said, go find like this guy. But he's from the modern world. He is the first one of this, line of heroes to be the man of science. So obviously, there's that one. So he gets pulled back into Pass Magic. Yeah, I actually have an old video up on my shelf there. I actually recorded the whole thing. Yeah. But he is a man of science, but he is fascinated by the belief of magic. He's fascinated with all the magical stuff. And he tries to see how science and it are similar but different at the same time, I believe. Yeah. Well, he doesn't see it as two different things. He sees it potentially as one thing. At the end, they defeated Omadon, but the only way for him to do it, though, he had to deny the existence of magic, which forever basically meant he could not stay in the magical realm when it was being created. He got sent back to his time. Yeah. Even that means he couldn't even see that woman the Green Wizard raised. Melisande, her name was. But he started to fall in love with her, and she fell in love with him. But she wanted to be with him, so she got sent into the future as well, to live with him. Oh yeah, most of the way through that movie, though, he did accidentally get fused with Gorbash, so he got to know what it's like to be a dragon. I just realized we're recording this. Oh my god. Yeah, I completely forgot while discussing this movie this has been recording. Oh my god.
I hope you can help us.
My bad, people, my bad.
Bear it well. Back to the good fight.
I was going to say about the Gate Lord. Boots for strength. I don't really need strength, so I'm going to dismantle them for now. These boots were made for walking. Oh, you got it. Alright, so should we call it for Denmark? Alright. Well, okay, I was just double checking you wanted to call it here. God, there's so many people running around with Court of Warwick stuff.
Strange puzzle.
Alright, guys. Thank you for joining the stream, then. I don't forget what else I can say. I suppose we can normally just tell them we're going to be loading these up on YouTube and see how it goes from there, right?
Now, what use would creatures like that have for music? Oh, it's language. Code signal.
Alright. Hey, Mark, stand over here. And anyway, guys, take care. And you're ending the video on a dance off.